This week I bring you the 2016 GMC Terrain Denali, one of the most popular SUVs on the road today. Now, it's a little bigger than a compact, but not quite mid-sized either. They did some tweaks for 2016, but not a major overhaul. I'll tell you how it stacks up with other SUVs and give you my overall impressions next on this week's Car Pro Test Drive. Americans are in a major transition when it comes to what they drive. More and more people are moving from sedans to SUVs for their increased visibility, ease of getting in and out, and the ease of putting cargo in the back versus a trunk. Today I bring you one of the more popular SUVs, the 2016 GMC Terrain. It and its sister, the Chevy Equinox, make up about 15% of the compact SUV market, although both are slightly larger than most compact SUVs, but do not quite get to the mid-size segment. 2016 is the 7th year for the Terrain, and overall it stayed basically the same. GMC did some tweaks for 2016, including some new wheels, an updated grille and front fascia, LED lights in front, updates to the center stack, and new upholstery options for the interior. Otherwise, everything stayed pretty much the same. The Terrain comes in 5 different trim levels. The entry level is the SL. From there you go up to the SLE1 and the SLE2. Next is the SLT, and finally the top of the line Denali, which represents 20% of total Terrain sales. As we move under the hood, you have 2 engine choices. The base engine is the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, which is the fuel economy leader, and you can also get the 3.6 liter V6 like my review vehicle has. Both engines come with a 6-speed automatic transmission. With this V6, you get a very respectable 301 horses at your disposal. This is the same engine that's available in the Chevy Camaro. Towing capacity is 3,500 pounds. Terrain comes in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. My tester has the all-wheel drive system. Now, exterior styling is good and very different than the Chevy Equinox. It has the typical squared-off professional grade look that graces all GMC products. It features dual exhaust with chrome tips from the rear view. One thing that sets it off is the optional 19-inch wheels that make this crimson red Terrain stand out. Now, as you move to the inside, I have to say my first impression for a premium package vehicle was underwhelming. The seats are very comfortable, but just don't exude luxury, and you are surrounded by a lack of wood, although you do find a fair amount of stitching and some chrome accents. The dash gauges are large, and there is a driver information center that is programmable. It has a nice center console, and above the shifter, everything runs from a color touchscreen that can also be voice activated. All your sound system controls are there, as well as a host of apps for real-time info. Bluetooth connectivity is simple, and you can run multiple devices from the 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. The Denali comes with an impressive list of standard features like rear view camera, keyless entry with remote start, rear parking sensors, power heated front seats, and power liftgate that is programmable to stop lower for people who are vertically challenged. One place the Terrain Denali really shines is standard safety features like forward collision alert, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and stability control. Options on this one include a power sunroof, navigation system, trailer towing package, and the optional V6. The total options add up to $4,665. The Terrain Denali handles well and it rides smoothly. Often small SUVs ride rough, but this one doesn't, and GMC did an exceptional job with interior quietness. The second row seating is very roomy, there's a lot of headroom, and the second row seats slide forward and backwards, which is a nice touch. The roomy back seat comes at the price of rear cargo area, which is smaller than some of the competition. It does come with a spare tire and wheel, albeit a compact one. In summary, the Terrain Denali is a mixed bag for me. Although it was refreshed for 2016, the Terrain is starting to look a little tired. The touchscreen is behind in technology, and I was shocked that there was no push-button start on a vehicle topping $40,000. Fuel economy is rated at 16 in town and 23 on the highway. Now, if you go with the 4-cylinder, it'll actually do 32 miles per gallon on the highway, but it is a bit sluggish. MSRP is $41,315, which hits me as a little high, especially when compared to some of the new entry-level luxury SUVs like the Lexus NX. But GMC has kept the incentives heavy on the Terrain to keep that price down. I would not say this is on my don't buy list, but I would encourage you to shop around if this is on your consideration list. We appreciate you riding along with us today for another Car Pro Test Drive, this week featuring the 2016 GMC Terrain Denali.